Hello everyone, welcome to Conceptual Geometry. My name is Dave Ducharme. I'm going to go over the 2020 course description. First of all, ways to contact me. There's my email, ducharmed@canandaiguaschools.org. That's usually a pain to type in and go through that whole process. You guys are probably familiar with Braves Square already. I'll talk about that specifically here in a few minutes. So you can also message me via Brave Square. First of all, the course description. Conceptual Geometry is a challenging and fun, it's definitely going to be a fun course that will look not only at geometric relationships within and between figures, but also how you model those relationships. It's going to be a lot more application type problems. We are not going to cover proofs. Here's a brief overview of our topics of study. It's not limited to this. And also, obviously, due to the unique circumstances this year, we might not get to all 13 of these topics. Class policies, kind of common sense stuff. I'm sure every classroom has the same set. Respect, obviously, mutual respect for the teacher, classmates, school. This is a biggie. Disrupting the educational process will not be tolerated. So, everybody has a right to learn, and especially in these difficult conditions this year when you're only going to be in class 40% of the time, 2 out of 5 days, we really need to maximize our in-class instruction. So also kind of in the same vein, being on time, be prepared, all of those take on much greater magnitude when you're only going to be in class 2 days out of 5. Homework's going to be assigned almost each night. We'll talk a little bit more about that. It's going to be a little bit unique with Delta Math this year. A lot of it's going to be done online. Usually a homework assignment can be completed in, I would say, 15 minutes even. Most of you will probably be able to do it in about 10 minutes. Cell phones, when we are in class and we are lecture or going through notes, obviously cell phones are not to be seen. All right, I don't want to see them. I don't want you on them. But there will be instances in class when I ask you to use your phone. It'll be part of the technology lesson for that particular day. So obviously in that case, you'd be welcome to use it. Headphones and music, please. Again, if we're in a lesson, I don't even want the earbuds in your ear, even if the music is off. So just take them out, put them away, put them in your backpack, because it's distracting not only for me, but the other students in the class. Grading policy. For those of you interested in how your grade is going to be calculated this quarter, basically unit exams / projects. We are going to have a few projects throughout the year. 50% of your quarter grade. Quizzes, they'll be done in class for the most part. So maybe 5 or 10 minutes. You'll do a few problems. You'll turn it in. I'll grade it. That'll be traditional. Delta Math, that's how we're going to do our homework this year. And I'm going to create another video explaining that. Some of you might be familiar with it if your algebra teacher used it last year. We're going to be doing that almost exclusively this year, at least for the first semester. And then class participation. Class participation, I'll go over in a little bit more detail down here, is based on your attendance, both in class and virtual. So your level of engagement. Do you log in and view the assignment, the video in Schoology? Do you complete the Delta Math assignments? Are you actively present both in class and in a virtual setting? The homework we talked about, it's going to be almost every day, usually Delta Math assignments, and you'll have multiple opportunities to get the answer correct. So I know sometimes it's kind of challenging online when you feel pressure, and if you get the wrong answer, you might make a silly mistake, maybe you press the wrong key. But this is just meant mainly for practice, and it's not going to have a huge impact on your grade. Quizzes will be traditional this year. Same thing with tests and project. Those will be in class as long as we are still in the hybrid model and not shut down. Those will be in class on paper like a traditional assessment. So your final grade for the year, I know this is getting way down the road, but each quarter, each marking period is going to be 20% for a total of 80%. We are going to have an in-class midterm, and that will be 10% of your final grade. But what's nice about that is once we take the midterm, the second semester is kind of standalone. So when you go to take your final exam in June, none of the first semester material will be on it. So it's almost like conceptual geometry is 2 independent semester courses. The reason we do that, so there's not as much to remember in that second semester. Attendance is going to be very important this year also, obviously with our conditions and only being in school 2 days a week. So you're going to be expected to be in class every day. If you're absent from class, obviously any assignment due that day must be turned in, so most likely be a Delta Math assignment you need to complete. You need to see me regarding missed material. Now, with the cherry and the gray cohorts, the good thing is that most likely there'll be a video for the other cohort. So let's say you're a cherry cohort and you miss class on Monday. Most likely there's going to be a video for that same lesson for the gray cohort. So you could go on my Schoology page, you could go to the date for that particular Monday and watch the video, and that'll be what we've done in class. So as long as you do that and then follow up with the homework, you should be in good shape. Again, some keys here. Obviously, you're going to turn in any missed homework assignments. If we have any quizzes or tests, you must take those most likely in the testing center upon your return. Cheating policy. This is required information for all the course descriptions. Obviously, cheating is the act of knowingly giving or receiving information. Since a large part of our course is going to be online in Delta Math, you're on your honor to make sure that you are not cheating, not giving away answers, not working with anybody else. And then we've got the tiered assignments. I'll be honest with you, most of our assignments in math are going to be alone, especially given the conditions this year. It's going to make it very difficult to work collaboratively or with a partner with the social distancing guidelines. So I know you might see like homeworks, tests, work sessions C, B, and A, but pretty much everything this year is going to be tier A. All right, it's going to be independent. Extra help. This is going to be a little bit different this year also. Our math clinic is no longer a physical room. This is going to be virtual. And they're going to be Zoom meetings or Zoom links. So I'll give you that information either the first or second week. It hasn't been established yet how we're going to do that exactly, but it will be some sort of Zoom setting, so you could Zoom from home or even in school during a study hall to the math clinic, and there'll be a teacher there. I'm available third period. That's my particular math clinic. But other than that, I'm going to have office hours. And again, those have not been established. That's going to be via Zoom, typically on Wednesdays, certain hours on Wednesdays, but that's not going to be the only day. I know it's virtual for everybody, but I'll also have office hours Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, probably 2 or 3 times a week. What are you going to need this year? Really, it's going to be simple. You need a binder, all right, because I'm going to pass out note packets that you'll be taking notes on either in class when you're with me or when you're home watching the YouTube video of the lesson. And really, other than that, we're going to try and keep paper to a minimum. Delta Math will obviously be done online. You might want to have scrap paper and a calculator with you. Notice I do not say you need a graphing calculator. So in terms of a calculator, we don't use graphing calculators in geometry. Basically, you need any scientific calculator. Will be fine. You'll just need a calculator that you're able to do trig functions with, sine, cosine, tangent, and we're not going to do any graphing. So as long as you can do square roots, you can square, multiply, add, divide, subtract, you'll be fine for conceptual geometry. And this I'm sure you've heard a ton about already. You're probably sick of hearing about it, but Schoology and Brave Square. My entire course will be uploaded into Schoology. There you'll find all the resources, blank notes, blank homeworks, homework keys, note keys, virtual lessons, all sorts of resources there. And I'll be doing a separate video kind of showing you how I'm going to set up my Schoology course this year for conceptual geometry. In addition to that, all communications are going to be through Brave Square. So I will not be emailing you. I will not be messaging you through Schoology. You'll be receiving a Brave Square message, the typical district message on Sundays at 5 o'clock. I'll outline the weekly schedule. And if I need to get a hold of students during the week, if I forgot to mention something or if I want to give maybe additional help, I might be sending separate Brave Square messages to the students only, maybe providing links to Zoom office hours or clinic, something to that effect. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, everybody. Please feel free to reach out for any reason this year, whether it's in class, email, Brave Square message, if you have any concerns or questions. I'm really looking forward to getting back in the classroom, and I hope you guys are too. It seems like it's been forever since we were in a normal school setting. And I know this fall is not going to be normal, but it'll be much better than what it was at the end of spring. So let's get off to a great start this year. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Thank you.